Pisces, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be doing a general love reading for Pisces. So let's see what's in store for Pisces. And Pisces, if you'd like to be a part of October competition where you can win a birth chart reading with myself, all you have to do is become a subscriber, and I will choose a winner at the end of the month, and it's in the next month's video. And again, if you like the message in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your support. Okay, let's get into it. See what energies are available for Pisces. Okay, first card here, we've got the Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords is going through a process of learning about how the mind, you know, almost as though some new processes have come in, and there's a mental agility needed here. So it's almost you're learning some things that need some, almost like a mental arithmetic, it's a process of logic, how things feel, connecting the mind and the heart together, and really exploring what things mean. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is an Earth card, so Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. The Knave of Swords is an air card, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But it really speaks of trying to find this grounding, really understanding that there's a connection to maybe your new mental processes are connecting with those who have an authority, they have a grounding about them. Maybe they're teaching you some things about how to become grounded in certain areas, and having the people around you that are, showing you parts of your mind and showing you what helps your mind to become grounded, remain grounded, so you can focus on this element of growth and security. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about giving and receiving of energies, understanding that there's almost like a divine soul connection here, and a past life connection that has come back into this life to be a part of your experience, part of your experience in the way that you need to feel it this time round. But often you love in the way that feels very comfortable for you, like you've known this energy before. Temperance. We love this. Temperance is major corner for Sagittarius. Temperance cards really speaks about having this belief about the way life should be, understanding that you've taken this almost like a it's almost like you took a sabbatical or something, of the mind, and now you had to dive into this space of enlightenment, and then out of this enlightenment, you know exactly what you want to feel, exactly the energies that you want to ground yourself in, the authority that you want to connect with. You've really had a place of, it's felt containing, and now you feel like you want to use the understanding of this energy to explore into other things, a release from things. Knight of Pentacles in the center of the reading. Love this. So Knight of Pentacles is an energy that moves quite slowly as well. So we've got, so far we've got three energies here, and the Knight of Pentacles, it indicates that, you know, there's a learning process about you maybe wanting to learn how to give you the security that you're wanting, this emotional security that you want. You want to create a new container that you know, feels really strong, and it feels like, you know, there's a direction here, there's a growth here, moving into you know, a comfortability about these new energy and new energetic feelings that you're having, new emotions. Sun, yes, major arcana for Leo. There's some major arcanas coming out. Love this for you, Pisces. Love it. You know, because you feel joyful. I think now you've gone through this mental learning space, learning about what you want from the mind. You know, creating this sense of security, connecting with the energies that want to create security with you. You know, and feeling like the energy that you've always felt as been there, or an energy, a new energy that's come in, and you recognize it as something. It creates a new feeling of joy, you know, a new feeling of, and you want to dive into your happiness. There are certain energies in your life that you know that can be part of your happiness experiences, and some that have to be let go of. So you're feeling you're ready to let some energies come in that, you know, create a connection to your version of happiness. Two of Swords, yeah, because the energies that you've been feeling, you know, in this place of wonder, I suppose it's like you've had to go on a balancing of what the mind, what it means, you know, creating your own version of you know, of your security. This is what's coming in. You know, you want to connect with different energies. Is where it's been held. You know, it's been, you know, the attachment to certain things has created a container. So now you want to create your own sense of security that you govern, essentially. You want to connect with energies where you know, it creates the container in the way that you want. So you interact with different energies, you know, learning from different energies, and just being free to just flow into who you want to be and connect with who you want to connect with. Like a sense of, it's almost like a contained freedom. You want to create some security, and you want to connect with some sense of stability, but then you also want to be completely free to dive into however you want to feel in that moment. So it's coming from a space of containment, but in a different type of container, one that was, you know, the mind. So now you're wanting to go into emotion and happiness. Seven of Cups, yeah. Because certain feelings have felt overwhelming, and you may be feeling like all these options that you have are overwhelming. Yeah, there's which type of container do you want, or you could be wanting multiple different types of feelings, you know, because you know, it's felt overwhelming, and I feel like you get an understanding that, you know, life can maybe always feel a bit overwhelming. So you want to create in a way that feels very comfortable for you, that has a balance of, you know, happiness as well, enlightenment as well, deeper knowing, deeper knowledge, and just experiencing life in your way. I love this for you. Or Two of Pentacles. Again, another balancing card, another card that indicates there has to be a duality between, you know, your sense of stability, grounding, security, structure, but also how do you balance all that with the things that you want to feel, you know, having to it doesn't necessarily have to feel like it's going to be an overwhelming situation if you create lots of structure around you, and then just enough for you to feel balanced in your own happiness, and the feeling, if you have times of euphoria, it's okay to have those feelings. You don't have to be afraid of them. It's going to be, then a negative projection is going to be, reciprocating of that energy. You can just be free to be happy in this situation. You're feeling like it's okay. You're okay to have these feelings. It's okay to be balanced in happiness. Okay, let's get some clarifiers for you, Pisces. Okay, let's clarify the Knave of Swords. Okay, another balancing card, Two of Cups here. Two of Cups again indicates that there's a need to have some balance in your emotions. Learning that you've had to understand, you've had to go through the process of maybe isolation, or in your mind, being in there, have a studious mindset that just contains your own energy. You've had to be in that place to understand that you do want balance in many areas of your life, and you need to tap into that emotion, into your emotions, and to be able to get reflections of the things that you require. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. For Five of Swords again, the Five of Swords, indicates there's been a wrestle with the mind. Some things have been there to distract you. Maybe there was a too structured mindset that was involved in the way that was affecting how you feel, and so you've had to go through this element of confinement and tension within the mind to explore what it is that you really want. You want your own sense of authority over your situation, and how you feel, how your stability and security look. Not that something that's been completely projected onto you. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. We've got there too many. Nine of Swords again. So there's been this huge conversation with your own mind, and you've definitely decided that you want to introduce other emotion. All these different mindsets have been really contained, and it hasn't been giving you the opportunity to focus on the things that you really want. You want something that feels divinely connected to you. You want a feeling that you want to leave space to invite, a knowing about an emotion that is meant to be for you. Someone being in your life that is connected to the way you've always wanted to express. Let's clarify the Temperance. Page of Wands, yeah. Because you want to get back to the spirit of you, this is a youthful, joyful feeling. The Page of Wands is also fire card, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You want to, just be, a kid, I suppose, in some energies, or just be surrounded by a joyful, youthful experience where it's just all about being in the moment, just feeling your own magic, and just having that vibe. And I think this is where your mindset has not been able to reach, because it's been contained in other things. It's been worried about other things, and now you're understanding that too much of that feeling has been keeping you from how you actually want to be feeling. So you're trying something else now. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords, yeah. Another thought-led card, where it's Six of Swords is saying that you want to explore, the thoughts in another way. You want to have a different association. It's not to say that you'll let go of everything that you've been through and you completely dismiss everything. You remember what it is, and you appreciate things for what they are. But you want to have exploration of the mind. You want to use those thoughts as grounding. And let them lead somewhere else. So this very structured mindset that you're coming away from, and you're letting it to be just the foundation of what you believe at this present time. You believe that it was there for a reason. You had to have this element of structure for a reason, and now you want to move it into something else, something that creates more of a movement for you. Let's clarify the Sun. Judgment. Yeah, so something about the situation, because being governed or overseen by a higher power, as it were, with this Judgment card. Maybe it's your higher mind, and maybe it's the voice that knows what's best for you. It could be a situation as well where there's a process, a procedure of having to go through what it is that you need, maybe letting go of some procedures to find this sense of happiness that you're striving for. It's something that's you're detaching from something because you feel guided, there's something guiding you. You feel an inner knowing. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Swords. Ten of Swords again. Where you've been coming from, there's been a real wrestle, and I think it's been underestimated how much that process of the container it had an effect on you, because it almost feels like maybe you feel like you missed some opportunities when having a certain structured mindset, and maybe you feel like now you completely that you're going to release because you want to find your own sense of balance. You don't want the turmoil between two mindsets that you've been having. Do I stay in this mindset because it feels secure and it creates a certain personality or creates certain energies, or do you want to be in a mindset that creates a completely different association to those feelings? So you're ready to say, okay, let's explore, let's travel away from certain minds. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah, because you do want your own version of stability. You want to know what it looks like when you create it with your own hands, and create it with the energies that you want to be connected with. So yeah, definitely feeling as though you've had to go through this juggling of all these emotions, just so you can understand that that's one emotive feeling. That's how those feelings feel, and then you can move it into what it is that you truly want to create. This is what I want to use those emotions or the way that situation made me feel, and put it into something that makes me feel growth, make me feel independent and free to be who I am. Let's clarify Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles that came out in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. So in that upright, it says that it's indicating that we're going through a process of manifestation. You're using all your tools. But in the reverse, it's saying that there's some tools that you haven't been using. There's some tools that you feel like maybe you don't need on this round. Maybe the tools that you have been using have created a certain type of manifestation that you now want to, reverse or even change the way it looks in the outcome. Because again, over the Two of Pentacles with this balancing the finance, and then the Eight of Pentacles, maybe you feel like this situation, the container has made you lose a little bit of yourself, and now you're having to go through the process of what it all means again, having to create this sense of how do you manifest the things that you want. So it does, you don't just change your mind just overnight. There's a process of going through how things feel, tapping into different energies, different emotions, so they can be the guiding rails to your process of manifestation. Okay, Pisces, let's get some love cards for you. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, hazard block, restraint. Yeah. Pisces, this is where the mind has been. It's been contained in a certain energy, maybe because some of the energies that have been projected onto you have wanted this for you, wanted you to stay in a certain energy, and maybe you could be wanting to explore all of these energies as well, just to see where it fits for you, where you don't want to be, and where you do want to be. You've had to explore it all. The chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So this could be speaking to why you've you place yourself in certain containers, why there was a need to be reliant on certain energies because of the comfortability that it created, because we all don't want to take that journey where it feels like a solo walk. We always want to be connected to the idea that we're going to meet our who we're supposed to be with, our divine counterpart. So this could be why you stayed in certain containing energies, but now you feel like you've got the strength needed. You want to reawaken this sense of manifestation again, and go through the process of what it means for you to create your own version of stability. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Again, it's a reoccurring theme. It's saying that there's been an attachment here. There's been attachment to certain energies that have maybe diluted your own energy, and now you're having to go through this process of redefining what these energies mean to you, what the associations mean to you, how do you feel stable without being connected to certain energies that could have been having a negative effect on you. Okay, let's get some angel cards for you, Pisces. Oh, strength and guidance. Love this. Look how powerful that card is. Amazing. I guess this speaks to your understanding that you've got to regain your strength again. You've got to listen to your inner guidance, because you've let it wander into spaces of I suppose, comfortability. So, understanding that we are the will, the manifestor that's needed to get the things that we want. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in the guidance. We have to believe that we have strength to overcome every situation that comes to us. forgiveness and understanding. Yeah, this is you know, saying that we're allowed to forgive ourselves, we're allowed to forgive the situation, we're allowed to forgive another person for the way they've made us feel, the way we've made people feel. You know, forgiveness is, you know, an unbounded energy that just creates an amazing effect on healing, and it gives a person an opportunity to understand. It gives us an opportunity to understand why we interact with the energies that we do. Okay, this card here, intuition and downloads, amazing. Again, this speaks to clearing the mindset of things that the mind doesn't need to be a part of, doesn't need to be connected to. So you can have the opportunity to have these unique downloads that are specifically for you and your journey, Pisces. I love this for you. Okay, Pisces, thank you for being here with me. And if you've loved the messages in the video, please like, share and subscribe. And again, if you'd like to be a part of the October competition where you can win a birth chart reading with myself, all you have to do is become a subscriber, and I'll pick a winner at the end of the month. Wait for you. And until then, take care. Bye.